Pro Group Management. Workers' comp that works for you.
This is 7 at 7 from the Las Vegas Review-Journal.
An off-strip casino is now charging fees for its self-parking garage. Good morning and thank you so much for joining us on 7 at 7. I'm Cynthia Puga. Starting off with your top story, sponsored by Nevada Hand Silver Sky Assisted Living Community. Learn more at nevadahand.org. About 100 people gathered on Fremont Street Saturday in honor of Brandon Durham, the man who was shot and killed in his home by a Las Vegas police officer.
Say his name! Brandon Durham! Say his name! Brandon Durham!
According to police officer Alexander Bookman, shot Durham 6 times when he entered the home and found Durham and an intruder struggling over a knife on November 12th.
To see your family members, your friends in Brandon, you need to see yourself in Brandon. And you need to stand up and act for justice.
But what we've seen across the country is this ongoing trend of law enforcement not being held accountable when they take lives.
A candlelight vigil is being organized in honor of Durham on November 30th from 3 p.m. to 5 p.m. on Martin Luther King Boulevard and Cary Avenue. And the Formula One champion was crowned in Las Vegas over the weekend. Our 7 at 7 anchor Lena Bleets takes us to the scene of the big race on Saturday night.
Just hours before race time on Saturday, the Las Vegas Grand Prix announced it was completely sold out, meaning that anyone who wanted to watch the race but didn't want to spend at least $700 on a resale ticket needed to find a spot along the strip. There is a fence running the length of the Las Vegas Boulevard straightway. However, there is a sheer black fabric on the other side of the fence, making the view just a little bit distorted, unless you are one of the few lucky people who are able to find a spot where there isn't the fabric.
We want to see the whole race, want to see who wins.
The typically hard partying strip was unusually quiet, with fans softly chatting until the deathly loud roar of the cars rushed by. Some viewers just wanted to check out the hype, but others scouted out their spot.
We just went to the win to check out if it was a better spot. It wasn't. There's too many people.
But being priced out of the grandstands or clubs couldn't keep away the fans.
It's just too expensive for regular citizens of the county to be able to afford it.
Cleanup got underway almost immediately after the race and will continue throughout the week in the resort corridor.
In your weather, sponsored by Star Nursery, your garden's partner for every bloomin' thing. Starting off your work week with cloudy skies and much cooler temperatures. A slight chance of rain showers with a high in the low 60s for your Monday. We'll be seeing a rise in temperatures tomorrow, Tuesday, with a high in the low 70s. Temperatures will then dip back down into the low 60s Wednesday and are expected to stay in this range through the weekend. Cloudy skies for the rest of the week with overnight lows in the high 30s and low 40s. In your business news, brought to you by G-Bank, your best banking experience ever. The Fontainebleau kicked off an expansion of new luxury retail space with the opening of a French women's wear retailer. Maison Alaya, a Parisian fashion house that sells designer clothing, accessories, and shoes, opened its first Las Vegas storefront on the casino floor level. Other major retailers are expected to open up a shop at Fontainebleau's 90,000 square feet of retail space in the coming months. And Oyo Hotel Casino is now charging fees for its self-parking garage. Rates begin at $8 for up to 3 hours, plus a 99-cent service fee. Rates go up to $20 after the 3 hours for each 24-hour period. Visitors will now need to scan a QR code that takes you to a parking service website or an app called Metropolis to pay to park. The hotel did not respond to requests for comment.
Sports brought to you by PT's Taverns. With over 65 locations, there's a PT's near you. Visit ptstaverns.com.
Just overall, really excited to win number 9, stay in the conference race the way we need to, and control the things that are maybe beyond that.
The UNLV football team is now 9-2 after earning a 27-16 win against San Jose State on Friday. With Colorado State's loss to Fresno State, UNLV is now tied for second in the standings, which keeps their chances for a rematch against Boise State in the Mountain West title game alive. They need to beat the Wolfpack in their final game of the season to get there. That's set for Saturday at Allegiant Stadium.
In your health news, brought to you by Centerwell Senior Primary Care. Discover primary care focused on you. Thanksgiving is this Thursday, and many families will gather at the dinner table to eat some turkey. But what is the healthiest part you can eat, and how can you make it a bit healthier? Well, nutritionists say the breast with the skin removed is the lowest in saturated fat and an excellent source of protein. When it comes to the least healthy parts of the turkey, avoid the thighs and wings because they are higher in fat. Baking, roasting, and grilling are the healthiest ways to cook a turkey, while deep frying it is the unhealthiest method. Dietitians recommend using herbs and spices, which will make the turkey even more nutrition-rich and flavorful.
Sports betting brought to you by the Las Vegas Paiute Tribal Smoke and Cigar Shop. For the first time since Super Bowl 47 in 2013, the Harbaugh brothers will coach on opposing sidelines when the Ravens and Chargers collide on Monday Night Football. In his first year back in the NFL as a head coach, Jim Harbaugh's Chargers are 2.5-point home underdogs at SoFi Stadium. Los Angeles is minus 105 on the money line at BetMGM. John Harbaugh's Ravens are coming off of a loss to the Pittsburgh Steelers. The Chargers are coming off of a stunning victory over the Bengals last week. Vegas Nation brought to you by Station Casinos, STN Sports. Download the app today. The Raiders' losing streak continues, this time dropping their 7th straight to the Broncos here at home at Allegiant Stadium with the final score 29-19. It was the first win for Denver at Allegiant Stadium and also gave them a sweep of their AFC rival. Running back Amir Abdullah, who served as a bright spot on the offense in the loss, says this one should not sit well with anyone on the team.
I'm always pissed off when we don't win.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, what's that? 8 straight? I don't know how many. 7 straight, man. It's like, if you're comfortable with that, then you shouldn't be here.
Moving on to lifestyle news brought to you by LV Craft Shows, bringing you the finest craft and gift shows since 1999. Visit lvcraftshows.com for upcoming events. Gehring Academy of Science and Technology has been honored with the National Blue Ribbon Award it earned this year.
Congratulations.
The elementary school held a ceremony on Friday with students and staff to celebrate the occasion. It was the only school in Nevada to earn the award from the U.S. Department of Education, in which its website says it honors high-performing schools and schools that are making great strides in closing achievement gaps. In entertainment, sponsored by Arizona Charlie's, has live entertainment every weekend at both locations. Go to ArizonaCharlies.com to see who's playing. One of the biggest holiday attractions in Las Vegas opened on Friday to spread some holiday cheer to people of all ages. The Enchant Christmas Holiday Maze reindeer games officially returned to the Las Vegas ballpark on Friday. The adventure leads you through 80,000 square feet of lights, sculptures, an ice skating rink, and more. There's also several local vendors selling food, drinks, and gifts. It'll run through December 29th, and tickets start at $25 at enchantchristmas.com. Thanks for watching 7 at 7. You can watch us Monday through Friday on streaming platforms like Apple TV, Roku, Fire TV, and YouTube, or you can listen to our 7 at 7 podcast. Join us here tonight for more 7 at 7.
Review Journal Studio, sponsored by Adam Kuttner. Get the maximum settlement as quickly as possible. This 7 at 7 update, sponsored by Pro Group Management. You're watching 7 at 7 from the Las Vegas Review Journal.